Do not waste. There was a very happy family in the dream city. This family had two beautiful little daughters. One of them was named Maryam, and the little ones was Sophia. Whoever saw them admired their beauty. They were careful about their eating habits and always tried to eat healthy food. Their mom always chose fruits and cooked healthy vegetables for them. One day, their mom picked strawberries, and the girls ate the strawberries with appetite. Maryam said, "Mommy, I have never eaten so delicious strawberries. I loved the strawberries very much. Can I come with you when you go picking the strawberries?" Her mom answered, "Of course, dear. Let's go together tomorrow." Maryam and Sophia were very glad. Maryam helped her sister to prepare the basket. Mom and her daughters were on the way early in the morning. Maryam and Sophia were very exciting. Their mom told them very beautiful stories on the way. They passed through the tall trees and at last reached the strawberry garden. Strawberries seemed so tasty. Sophia licked her lips when she saw the strawberries and said to her sister, "Let's eat them at once." They picked some strawberries and ate quickly. Maryam said, "Mommy, it's very yummy while eating them on the branch," and began to pick the strawberries together. In a short time, they filled the basket with strawberries. Their mom said, "We picked a lot. It's enough. If we pick more, they will waste. Now, let's go home." However, Maryam and Sophia did not want to go back home. Sophia said, "But Mommy, there are plenty of them. Let's pick a little bit more." Mom answered, "We can come another day and pick strawberries again." The girls were sad because they could not stay any longer. Just then, they met Aunt Esra on their way. Aunt Esra had picked apples and was going back home. Their mom and Aunt Esra had not met for a long time, so they began to talk. At this moment, Sophia said, "Sister, I have an idea. Let's pick more strawberries again while Mommy is talking with Aunt Esra." Maryam and Sophia went to the strawberry garden quickly and filled their baskets. This did not satisfy them, and they even took their mom's basket and filled it till it overflowed. After a while, Aunt Esra waved goodbye and went home. Mom was aware of everything, but she did not want her daughters to feel sad, so she did not say anything. After Aunt Esra went, she began to talk with her daughters. "My dear children, since you picked so much, then when we go home, let's share these strawberries with your friends. You cannot eat all of them, so they will rot. They came back home in the evening. When they arrived home, their dad met them with good news.
My elder sister had a baby. Let's visit her.
They bought gifts and took some strawberries and went to visit Maryam and Sophia's aunt. The baby was so cute. The girls caressed the baby and congratulated their aunt and uncle. Their mom said, "Your aunt needs my help. I should stay with her for some days." Maryam wanted to stay with her mom. Sophia returned home with Dad. The next day, Dad said to Sophia,
My dear, there are too much strawberries. Share some of them with our neighbors.
And he went to work. Sophia ate strawberries at breakfast and at lunch. But she forgot to give strawberries to the neighbors. When her dad came back home in the evening, the strawberries were so old and shriveled they could not offer them to the neighbors anymore. They tried to eat and finish them together, but it was impossible. The strawberries began to rot slowly, and Sophia wanted to select and pick the good strawberries to eat them. But there were so many strawberries, she couldn't finish selecting. At the end, all strawberries rotted, and as their mom said, all the strawberries were wasted. When their mom came back home, she said, "Oh, my dears, but I warned you. Look at strawberries. What a pity. If they stayed on their branches, other people could benefit them, or we could pick them freshly later." Maryam and Sophia promised to listen to their parents' advice and not to waste anything anymore. On that day, they went to the granny's garden and picked apples, only as much as they needed. So they understood their mistake, and this time they knew well what to do. Question number 1. What did Sophia and Maryam waste? Question number 2. In this story, we have learned not to waste the food. What do you think? What else should not we waste in our life? We will be very glad if you write your opinions in the comments.